All right, well, it looks like it's back on. Internet cut out. So that sucks. Well, that ended that early, unfortunately. Um, let's see what Indiana Crone stream is doing. Man, it's running like shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What the hell?
The way it's getting
Well, I guess that does it for Peak.
Went out in epic fashion.
I don't know why
sure did.
my internet won't even let me
Oh yeah.
play other people's streams.
I'm glad
That's
we
kind of
got to
lame.
each other in that moment.
I was like, I know where I need to fall.
Oh wait, so you guys got up? Oh no, it's getting hot.
That's crazy. As soon as I put it here, it stops working. I put it here, it works fine.
That's why I was running away.
Anyways, let's do some game dev. I'm gonna change the stream stuff, and there's an ad, so I'm gonna take a break. Go ahead and throw some music on. This. All right, we'll BRB. Taco Crepe, welcome in. How you doing? Everyone should check out Taco Crepe, by the way. We're switching gears. We were playing Peak, but my internet cut out and ended it early for me. So we're going to do some Demon Fish Dead Ahead stuff. So this is the game here. Oh heck yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is the game, and the plan is to double the amount of content that we already have. Yeah. You overslept like crazy? Yeah, I did too. I woke up at like 4 p.m. today. So that sucks. But I hope you got some sleep in. Got some good rest in, right? So I think we're gonna make more fish. So if I go to this, we can kind of see what the assets already look like. And yeah, so we've got the different fish here. I can load them all up in Aseprite. And so yeah, each of them has this little wave in the corner, and then they've got 4 fish. And there's a pixel missing there. Interesting. And there as well. You think you slept for 10 hours? Oh wow, more than enough. Yeah, that's a lot of sleep. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed my internet cut out on me mid-peak. That's not fun. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it happens. But yeah, I don't really have any ideas for fish yet, so we're probably going to do some noodling. Also, there is the backgrounds. And we go to my images folder, and we go to I think I have a tiled folder somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's not in images. Tiled. Alright, that's Pirate Toad stuff. Alright, so I think what I need to do is go back to my Aseprite folder. Where images, Aseprite, and then Demon Fish that I had maybe? Or backgrounds, non-RSB, BB Studio. I do have tile sets, but those are not the right thing. Backgrounds, fishing game. Here. So basically this is the map for the first level. And I don't think I actually used those tiles. Speaking of, I was also working on some fish concepts last night. Well, very cool. Well, actually not fish, but tadpoles. Trying to make some stream avatars again because I don't have it set up. That's cool. Yeah, I like that idea. Cool idea with the tadpoles. Are they gonna be swimming in the water then? You could have like a little like water area that they swim, like almost like a fish tank. And then you know, as you could have them evolve, right? If you spend more points, you could turn into like a proto frog or whatever, right? Like a tadpole with legs, and then you could turn into a real frog, and then you could turn into like a big frog. I don't know, just some ideas. I gave them little nub legs. That's but that's honestly such a good idea. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just throwing it out there. But yeah, we're gonna basically recreate this. So I'm just gonna copy it, make a new one, paste it, and then we can just paint over these. But yeah, it might be helpful if we like leave the outline. So I'll do that in this bright green color. So there, now we've got our lines. We can make them translucent. And these will be the squares where our fish go. We'll use these colors, and then we'll just use the palette like we did before to make it. And oh, it looks like they made it to the peak. Very cool. I think it's Cardboard's here and Cyphex made it. Well, that's awesome. All right, so let's see. What are we gonna do here? We can kind of use these as like a starting point too. Like, this might be easiest. Like, these tiles at the bottom are kind of almost always the same in some respect. Obviously they change a little bit, but we can use this as a starting point. And we can just kind of drop those in. Oops. But yeah, we're gonna be drawing some fishies here, so... And I really don't know, just kind of winging it here. Oh shit, we got a raid! Welcome in, raiders! Cyphex, how you doing? Taco Crepe, welcome in. I know you're already here, but welcome in regardless. I watched you climb to the top. Yeah, my internet totally just like cut off, like right in the whatever they call it. I always try to call it the furnace. Or the kiln. Is it the furnace? I think it's the furnace. I call it the kiln for some reason. But thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. I need to raid. I need to get a raid command one day. Right on, right on. Well, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate Lurks and you know, anyone who wants to hang out can hang out, of course. If you got things to do, I totally understand. But yeah, we're drawing fish for Demon Fish Dead Ahead. That's the plan. And I'm just getting started here, but I really appreciate the raid. It's very thoughtful of you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the peek. Yeah, no, it was fun playing with you. Thanks for being part of it. And great work getting to the top. I still haven't gotten to the top on my own yet, except for when I cheated and used the cannon. I need to go do some homework, so I got a raid and run. Oh, no problem with that. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, very cool of you. So thank you. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm literally just kind of noodling. Like, what if there was like a bunch of eyes? Maybe that would be cool. I don't know. Because like one of the bosses was kind of like that. Maybe it's like a baby version of the boss. Indiana Crones, whoop! Welcome in. Sorry, lost internet. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. The internet just cut out for me. Sometimes that happens, and it's a big pain in my ass. Right in the middle of a session. I mean, honestly, we've had pretty good luck considering that we play games all the time, and it only happens every once in a while. But it's still annoying, you know. You pay good money for internet, and then all of a sudden it just cuts out on you for no reason. But I hope you had fun with the Peak playing. I know it was fun while it lasted for me. It's always cool to see people get to the top. Do you have a demon fish that's just parts of a whole, like that one Yu-Gi-Oh card? I forget the name. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. And no, I don't know what you mean. So if you want to try to further explain, maybe. But no, I don't have a demon fish that's just parts of a whole. I have some where they like go underwater and back up again, but that's not quite the same, I don't think. I don't know if these eyes are even gonna work. Maybe we need to use a different color for that. We do have 3 colors that we can use. Maybe that'll work the best here. It's like one fish is the arm, one fish is the head, one fish is the other arm, for example. So it'd probably be its own unique encounter. Oh yeah, that would be difficult to do for this, because there's only this many tiles for each fish. I appreciate the thought of the idea though, and any more ideas you got, I'd be happy to hear them. You know, I think there's a disconnect in my commands here. Sorry about that, Lot Lizard. Let me try to mix it up. If I close it down, restart it again, that might help. Alright, let's give that another whirl here. Alright, it looks like it's working now. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget that Mix It Up goes when everything else goes.
But I
Got some rope
where to
here.
set my help, since I am only waiting around to kill you.
That's a good one for Peak. Oops. Oh, that's right. I need like a white outline, otherwise it gets lost. If we look at the other ones, you can kind of see they've all got the white outline. It's kind of important here. Might have to rethink this one a bit.
Don't go dying on me!
But yeah, welcome in, Lot Lizard. How have you been? How was your day and stuff? Hope you had fun watching Peak. Watching us die. Yeah, for real. This one looks a little funny here. What if we move that in? I think that looks okay. It was a day, lol. I fell asleep. Well, I'm glad you got some sleep. I know that's an issue for you. Wild Mr. Mime Jr. I didn't know there was a junior. We will try to catch it. I don't know, I feel like this one could be like that. Maybe like that. Touchdown. So if anyone has ideas for fish, definitely let me know, because we're gonna have to do what? 4 times 4, so what, 16 fish total? And these are the ones that we got. These were the first ones, second one, third one, and fourth one. And obviously they can be kind of funny, like the zebrafish, or cheeks, or this one. You know, they're all just kind of weird. Maybe like 3 eyes, like that Simpsons fish, but like an alien version. Have you seen a goblin shark? They already look like demon fish, but also goofy. I think when I was first coming up with concepts, that I looked up a bunch of different fish pictures, and goblin. I think I looked at something like, maybe not. Oh, I think I saw some of these pictures, but I never looked for it like particularly. But yeah, that's a freaky looking fish. Look at that shit. That's a good idea, Taco Crepe. I like that. Also, look at this one. That's pretty funny too. What is this? The baby goblin shark? Oh my god. That's hilarious. Super ugly fish. Or the blobfish, yeah. So we actually already have a blob fish, kind of blob demon fish, but it's not exactly like a blob fish. I called it a blob nose. This one here is the blob nose. But yeah, blobfish is gonna be hard to draw in this, but that was what I was trying to do. Okay, that's freaking cool. That's demonic. Yeah, the baby goblin fish. That's interesting. I'll give that a whirl for the next fish. For this one, I'm gonna try to do like a 3-eyed a three-eyed fish. Something like that, maybe. That's not bad, although this got weird there for some reason. I don't know. Oh, not sure. Oh, I guess it wasn't symmetrical to begin with. It's symmetrical. I should just fix that. Supposed to be. There we go. Yeah, these aren't symmetrical, that's why it's getting screwed up. I'm just gonna copy this one. And then for the goblin fish, that's gonna be rough, but let's give it a shot. Where'd that reference go? Goblin shark. Something like this coming out of the water, but more like that face, or maybe even like that, but at an angle coming out of the water. It's so weird looking. It's got this pointy nose. So the mouth is like that, and then it's got this big pointy nose. Oh, I like the thread one. Oh, you like that? I probably put a little bit more detail to it. But the goblin fish is a good idea too, or goblin shark is a good idea. I appreciate your help on this, Taco. Full of good ideas. This mouth is probably gonna need some changes here. Maybe give it a weird big eye. And then it has like a nose too. I don't know, maybe all of this should be this color. That way we can make the body the light green. Something like that, maybe. Seven ads, really, Rick? Rick, you should add a running ad channel point redeem. Why would I want to do that? I feel like that would upset people. Most people don't like the ads. Most people, like Lot Lizard there, prefer not to watch ads. Maybe black teeth? That actually works okay. Just want to mess with Lot Lizard. Oh gosh. It's not bad. It's not great either. Maybe we move the eye over 1 pixel. This looks weird. This one might be harder, but do you have a leech fish already? That's not a bad idea either. Alright, we need to make a sticky note to write down all these great ideas so I don't forget. Where is the rest of them? The sea lamprey, yeah. What's freaky about lamprey is that there's like freshwater lamprey also, believe it or not. And just in case people don't know what we're talking about, let's pull up lamprey. So this is what they look like when their suckers are out. This is what they look like when they're on a fish. This is what they look like just hanging out. But yeah, their suckers are just like rows and rows of teeth. Look at this cutie. Here's a couple Anna fish. So they're parasitic. Parasitic fish. Pretty freaky looking. Look at that. Rows and rows of teeth. Wait, okay, they look cute. That one did look cute. For the win. Here's some more cute ones. Kinda look gross. That doesn't look fun. That one looks like a stick. That's a cool looking one. That might be a good reference. Let's add some more detail to this one. I don't know what it needs. I know that looks a little funny. That looks okay. I like it. But this one needs a little more detail too. I don't know how to, I don't know. Maybe this should be black? Maybe the outline should be black on this one. I think that does look a little bit better, but then we could also do like another one. That's a cool drawing. Yeah, the lamprey drawing, that does look cool. This one looks interesting too. But that would be hard to do with pixel art. This one might be a little bit more manageable to like make a pixel art version. Oh, where'd it go? I'm gonna pull it up here so I can see it while I work. Let's get the grid out. Lot Lizard says, I did see something amazing today. LOL. I thought I was hallucinating. It was that wild. 3 men in chairs literally sitting outside a Cumberland Farms, drinking and smoking cigs. I don't know, like tailgating. I'd never seen this shit in my life. Like, right at the main door. I don't know what Cumberland Farms is. Is that like a restaurant? A convenience store. Oh, like a gas station. Yeah, I mean, a lot of places you can get in trouble for that. The way you said it, a gas station. Yeah. A restaurant, oh, work you never just find. How would I know? I've never been to New England. We don't have those gas stations out here. Cumberland Farms, like that does not sound like a gas station. It's like Wawa, Sheetz. I don't know what Wawa is. Actually, I feel like I've seen a Wawa before. Yup. And Sheetz is like PA West, Ohio and shit. Yeah, I don't know Sheetz either. I'm learning all types of things today about gas stations. I feel like this could be, oops, moved down and like that maybe. What you got for gas stations? You're at, do you know where you at? I don't know, Circle K, Shell, Casey's, the usual. What does a black hole do in No Man's Sky? It teleports you to a new part of the galaxy. Moves you very, very far. But I don't know, I don't think there's a way to know where it's gonna send you beforehand, so you might not know where you're at afterwards, but you can always teleport back to your old bases and stuff. I feel like it needs like dark bags under its eyes. I don't know if it looks better with the white or the different colored teeth. I don't know, it kind of looked better with the different colors. Well, we got 4 fish down. I don't know, maybe we could do something here. I don't like that as much. Probably good the way it was. You missed Rico Suave trying to make me take me in his ship to the planet I had clocked that. LMAO, it was top tier because I couldn't go there. I had to start a new game, so I couldn't get there. He couldn't take me. I fell out of his ship 4 times, LMAO. It wouldn't let him take me. LMAO, did you make Clock That 2.0? We did. LMAO, it's lit. It took 8 hours, LMAO. I had to do the whole tutorial to get there. Fucking nightmare. Yeah, Lot Lizard's a pro at the No Man's Sky tutorial at this point. But yeah, it was weird. For some reason, it wasn't letting her get into my Corvette when I took off. Like, it would just like spit her out of the Corvette. I think it's because she didn't have a jump drive or whatever they call it. The galactic drive thing or whatever. Because it started working after she got it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So when your PS4 is fixed, you're gonna do it again? Oh man. Well, I think we got 4 fish down, so that's cool. Let's save this as. Let's go to this folder here. Sprite. And non-RSB. I always forget about that. Fishing game. And we'll call it Gen 5 swap tiles. And yeah, while we're at it, let's show off what Taco Crate made. Check out this Pyro Toad that Taco Crate made. It's kind of zoomed in, but yeah, really awesome work, Taco Crate. Thanks again for doing that. Really cool stuff. That is lit. Not when mine's fixed. If it don't transfer from this one to mine, I'm never playing again. It should then. It better. Yeah, I don't know about this mouth. I think that looks better. Yeah, no, it looks better like that. I don't know, maybe it would look better, it's more symmetrical. Oh, that doesn't look better. Alright, that's how it's going. Save that. By the way, I added more Demon Fish that had music to the stream. That's what we're listening to right now. So once it finishes the songs that are already there, it'll play the new songs that I added. You know what? This looks weird now too. I feel like it's fatter than it should be. I wonder if we can fix that. Yeah, that looks better already. I like that more. Alright, let's save it again. We're gonna copy it. We'll make a new one. Paste it here. Just kind of start the process over again here. Get a square brush. That way I've got a little bit of an outline. Just easier for me to see things that way. Or I'm forever over it. LOL, the first planet I started on yesterday was god awful. Named it This Ain't It. My first planet was complete ass. You got semi-lucky with your first one. Clock That was my third, LMAO. I had to restart a new game 3 times at that point. And loved that planet Clock That was on. Yeah, so with Clock That, by the way, for those who are confused, Clock That is the name of the base that we made in No Man's Sky. So after like what, like for the third time you did the tutorial, the second or third time you did the tutorial, I loaded my game, told Lot Lizard to join my game, and then she started the tutorial on my home planet system, which is a lot smoother. Like it does have like one cold planet that it starts you on, but it's just, you know, a cold planet, and then it sends you over to my planet where it wants you to build the base. So that's where Clock That was born. But now there's Clock That 2.0 because as soon as her stuff disappeared, that base just vanished. Because I made a base right next to it, and we were looking for it, and it's gone. So we made it Clock That 2.0. Clock That was my third LMAO. I had to restart a new game 3 times. Oh, I read that. Slick Rick got 4 bases on that planet, and it took us an hour to figure out which one I was near for my lakefront top tier base. LMAO, we are a hot mess team. Yeah, Team Hot Mess. So I actually have more than 4 on that planet, because some of them I named and some of them I didn't. But there's a lot of bases on that planet, because that was my first planet. That was the first planet I well, I mean, this for my second save. The first save, it was ass as well. It was such a shitty planet, and I started a second save, and that one sent me to what I've now named Rick's original planet instead of East Bar Prime. East Bar Prime is what it was called before. I don't know. All right, so let's do a leech fish now. I'm gonna grab the base of one of these as a starting point. And Let's shrink it down. Maybe like this. And then we can do like another one like that maybe. I don't know if I like that. Too tall. It's made for streaming, LMAO, me and him playing. I have now again renamed like 4 planets, Mad Creatures and Plants, because all the ones I did are gone. Only me. I don't know what I just did. It's counting down. It's counting down? What's counting down? You got warped. Because we played together, the landscape kept coming back after we flattened it or mined it out of the base. It was outrageous. Yeah, we were trying to use the terrain manipulator to like flatten the area for our base. But I guess because like, you know, we're playing online, for whatever reason, the terrain wasn't being synced properly and it kept like jumping back, but differently for like at different times for each of us. So like, sometimes I would be walking on the terrain for me, and for Lot Lizard it would be me like floating in the air, or vice versa. And yeah, so it's pretty crazy. Oh, you gonna die now? Yeah, unfortunately the land won't stay terraformed. No cave bases. So it does when you're single player, but when you're multiplayer, it doesn't, I've noticed. I have like 3 Krakens in my lake. It's epic. That's what I call those things. The world, you hear him, our base, LMAO, but yet it's his planet, his bases. Well, we did make it together, Lot Lizard. I'm not trying to take ownership, I'm just saying, you know. It's your base on my planet, and you have to pay me rent. I'm just kidding. But yeah. It's my planet. I was there first. I own it. Alright, I feel like this one needs to be moved over a little bit. I don't know if it looks like a leech, but yeah, it doesn't look that good. It needs something else. Maybe if it just had like a big eye. I don't know, I feel like the eyes should be bigger. I don't know. I'm like, oh, now it's part yours, lol, but I go to his base and can't do shit, locks me out. I made my base before I even played online, so I never changed the permissions on it. I named your planet today, lol. I fucked up and never named it. Oh, never named it. I just finished the Atlas questline. Oh, cool. Honestly, I don't know if I ever fully... Or no, I did finish the Atlas questline. There's a clink in chat. I missed it. That was quick. I've done none. LOL, but congrats. How was it? Really, really good. First game I've finished in a long time. I play a lot of multiplayer, LOL. Good shit. Maybe I'll give it a try and see what I can mess up. There is more than just that story, though, Indiana Crones. I'm not even sure if that is all of the main quests, because there's like finding the center of the galaxy is like another main quest, right? But I think it sends you to a new galaxy when you go to the center. So I don't really know, but you can like move between galaxies. I don't really know. I got really into base building, so I just like spent all the time playing that game just making bases and different planets and shit. By the way, Indiana Crones, do you notice you got a sword? That's what I'm gonna do. Multiplayer is my vibe, as we all know. LOL, I'm a COD queen. When you're not banned, right? A sword in what? A sword in chat. A sword on Twitch. The only place where it's useful. Just chat banned. Thank you, you're welcome. I'll abuse the fuck out of it. I can still play, Rick. Oh, good. I'm glad you can still play. That way, if Lot Lizard gets out of hand, you can time her out. You know, someone's got to be in charge of that. If I do it, I might get in trouble. Taco Crave's probably afraid of Lot Lizard at this point. Can't blame him. I'm just kidding, by the way. Lot Lizard's a nice person, and I mean that. I'll forever be in timeout. Hey, I'm nice. I just said you're nice. Uh-oh, Lot Lizard got timed out. Reason debatable. Oh no. She's never coming back now. It's only 30 seconds. Only 30 seconds, yeah. But it could be infinite seconds if she never comes back. You didn't know it was gonna wipe chat? Well, we learn, we live and we learn. Lot Lizard's still here, yay! I was worried that you'd leave us forever after that. What if one's just like a crab claw? I feel like it needs to be more scary. By the way, this is the new music. This has never been on stream before. Well, other than when I made it. Oh, that doesn't look as good. That looks a little better, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I need to look at a crab claw. Got crab claws. Well, I don't want an ad. Well, that doesn't look good either. This doesn't look right. I don't know, maybe that looks okay. Wow, I was done dirty, yeah. Indiana Crones. I had my fingers crossed, jeez. Left my ass off, erased everything. Like, I haven't had enough shit erased, Elmio. My eyes started twitching, gave me flashbacks, no. No, I only go off because people cheat in COD bad, then are crybabies, lol. It sends me, I'm actually really nice. I believe you. I've seen it firsthand. Well, kind of. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. Maybe we do this. That doesn't look too bad. You should know, Rick, what you mean, LOL. We played for like, what, 8 hours yesterday? I think it was longer than 8 hours. Real smooth, Rick, LOL. What a teammate doesn't have my back, LOL. I see you, noted. Alrighty, I'm crashing, it's late. Alright, Indiana Crones, have a great night. Yeah, it is late. It's super late there. But you have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for streaming with me. And playing Peak and whatnot. It was good times. I appreciate being part of the crew. Always welcome when you hang out. But sleep well. There's a Woobat in chat. Thanks for the timeout, I'll remember that one. Just remember, it wasn't my idea or anything like that. I don't want to catch the fallout for that. You support it? No, it was meant to time out other people. Goes and locks Rick out of clock that again. You're gonna do that to me again after all that glass I gave you and all of the salvage data that I gave you. You're gonna lock me out of my own base. That's cool. I'll just go to be creative. Which is a lot further away than I thought it would be. Never did, LOL. I don't know why it did that. Your base, I can't, LOL. It's my base. I made all that glass. Lot Lizard, what should the next fish be? A Kraken. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Kraken's not a bad idea. It's just be hard to draw. I mean, we could try. There's tentacle number 1. And then it had like this mushroom head kind of thing, right? Like that. Although, there's already one that kind of looks like that. This one here. How can we differentiate it? It looks like the goal guy. Yeah, the touchdown guy. I don't know how we could change it to make it less like that other one. Could raise it up for sure. What does that one look like? Like that? What if we give it an eye on the bottom instead of 2 eyes on top? Like that. It's the Kraken. Release the Kraken. Cool if it had like spikes. Oh, there's not enough room for that. Something like that, maybe? Like he's got fingers. Gotta be sideways. Well, that probably won't work as well. Duh. Head on its right side, then the tentacles. Head needs to be round like a circle. Mushroom head type. I can't even read. Seago, welcome in. How goes it? It's going well. How are you doing, Seago? Everyone should check out Seago. They do pixel art for games. Very cool person. Awesome stream. That ain't it, Rick. This ain't it. But yeah, we're doing good, Seago. We were playing some Peak earlier. My internet failed. And now we're making new enemies for Demonfish Dead Ahead. Oops, what happened there?
Playtime is over.
Playtime is over. Oh no. Playtime was over when my stream crashed. That was a little bit disappointing. But it happens more often than it should, which is sad. But we persevere. Why does that look different? What's going on there? This one looks better. Although, it looks a little bit weird with that. Maybe we can fix that. I got some cool stuff to show you later. Awesome. Oh, Taco, that's okay. Good. Just working on some while I watch. Cool, yeah. And of course, if you want to share what you're working on, feel free to drop a link. That's always welcome, especially for people who hang out as often as you. Oops. That's better. I'll accept it since it's Wii. Just got some cool stuff for next stream, new model, and some other fun things. Oh, cool. Can't wait to see it. It looks pretty good. Definitely looks different than the other one. I don't know how I feel about the eye though. That actually looks better. I wonder if we can get this to be symmetrical. It kind of looked better before, didn't it? Yeah, that looks better. Because it's like the eye is like partially submerged. New model, let's go! You're welcome, LOL. God, I put in so much work. It's appreciated. Check your Discord DMs, sent you a sneak peek. Is that, oh, that's for Taco? Gotcha. They're almost like mantis claws, which I kind of like. All right, what's the next idea? Wait, I need a Halloween model. Oh no. Got the crab claw, we've got the weird eyeball leech thing, we've got the kraken, if you will. I was thinking of a spectral fish, but I don't know what concept to explore. The jam's starting tomorrow. Is it starting tomorrow already? Oh yeah. That's cool. $15 hours. Damn. I'm definitely gonna sleep through some of it. But that's okay. It's only this size and only 2 colors. But yeah, I wonder what the theme's gonna be. There's a Ghastly. Bust out your Ultra Balls. Alright, snooze the ad. We'll see if that works. Sometimes it doesn't. If you wait too long, sometimes it doesn't want to snooze. I wonder if it'll be Halloween themed since it's in October. Is it normally in October? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the same time the last 3 years. Same time of year last 3 years. And yeah, no, it hasn't been Halloween themed yet, so that's not saying that it won't be, but it seems unlikely, but who knows. Thank you for the lurk, Seagoat, I appreciate that. I'll know as I get like 14 ads next, sorry. A spectral fish, huh? Not sure how I'll be able to do a spectral fish. Not a bad idea. What if we did just like a dark splotch? Like it hasn't left the water. Like all you see is like the ripples. Would that be lazy? That's kind of difficult to conceptualize even. A little bit, yeah. Not a bad idea. The pixel restraints make it quite a bit more difficult too. Could be cool. It might feel lazy though. I'm a little worried. Like a Rorschach fish. Oops. Wonder if there's a way we can work this tile in. Oh, of course it's facing the other way. Duh. I don't know, it just kind of looks dumb, doesn't it? Did you see the whole Xbox thing? Yeah, we were talking about it during peak. So what's going on? What they doing now? I could find the thing. Someone posted it in my Discord. Oh, well, that's not the right thing. Where did I see it? I don't remember where I saw it. Anyways, there's a pricing tier. Oh, there's ads. Psh. So that's not completely accurate, from what I understand. Let's see if we can find the tier list. I don't know if I can find it. Probably take me all break. I swear it was posted somewhere. Oh shit, people are gonna go wild. LOL, PS does that with the tiers. Yeah. Yeah, they added tiers to their Game Pass thing. And that kind of makes sense if PlayStation does it. I can't seem to find the thing that I saw, unfortunately. I probably saw it on Twitter. Let's see if this takes us there. Okay, well, I found the tier list. So there's Essential, Premium, and Ultimate now. Yeah, and Ultimate's gonna be $29.99 a month, which is a lot more than the whatever it was before. I think it was this, the $14.99. So I'm not sure if they're adding more games to it or if they're sending you to this, like if they're slashing 200 games off the list, because I never had it. Oops, that's not it. Yeah, it's hard for me to find now because everything's overrun with this new thing. But they're making changes clearly, and I didn't think it was worth it before, but yeah, I mean, you can kind of guess the games that would be essential, would be like all AAA, right? Maybe some indie games on the Ultimate, if you're lucky, if the indie games are super lucky. But I kind of doubt it. I feel like the more they're going to charge for it, the less indie games will have a chance to be on Game Pass. And yeah. But hopefully there's backlash and people push against this. But I feel like those people will probably just get a lesser model. I don't know. The whole thing is going to hurt indie games in the end, is my opinion on it. You know, I had the opportunity in 2020 to ask Ed Freeze questions. And if you don't know Ed Freeze was one of the original creators of the original Xbox. So he was on the team that created the original Xbox. And I asked him what he thought of the future of the games industry, whether like good stuff or bad stuff, you know, whatever. And he didn't even say anything good about the future of the industry. He went straight into, he was concerned about what he called the Spotification of the industry, which is these subscription model, like basically Spotify, right? Where you pay a price and then you get to have all of these songs, or like Netflix, where you pay a price every month, you get all of these movies and shows. But if you look at those platforms, it's really, really hard for any musician to make any music, or to make any money off their music on Spotify. Everyone knows that. Even like the big musicians who make a little bit off of Spotify, they make most of their money off of touring and merchandising. And that's especially important for independent labels and people who are, you know, lesser known underground musicians and stuff. They know that the only reason why they put their stuff on Spotify is to get their music heard, because that's where people go to listen to music. They're not making money off of it, and if they are, it's like a few cents for every million plays or whatever, you know, like it's like a crazy outrageous number that you just don't make money off Spotify. Everyone kind of knows that. Well, with Netflix, it's a little different because there's less stuff. It's not like Spotify's library. It's like, you know, Netflix can only afford to do so much stuff. But if you look, there is hardly any independent films that ever make it to Netflix anymore. Back in the day, there used to be a lot more, because that was kind of their bread and butter. But now there's hardly any indie films on Netflix. The only time independent stuff gets on Netflix is when it does really, really well on other platforms, and then Netflix wants to buy it, and then the independent people are like, holy cow, Netflix wants my thing, millions of people are going to see it, or, you know, billions potentially, if I put it on Netflix, so of course I'm going to take the deal, right? And I'm sure it's a great deal, but very few independent producers get that deal, and that's kind of the same thing that we're going to be seeing with indie games in the Game Pass and things like that, where if you get the deal, of course you're going to take it, because potentially millions of people are going to play your game. However, you got to be like super duper lucky to get that deal, and all of those millions of players won't see a whole bunch of games that weren't lucky because they never made it onto Game Pass. And because you're paying $30 a month, you no longer can afford to go buy a $5 game that may or may not be good. It could be amazing, who knows? But you can't afford it because all of your money is going into this $30 a month. So yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Sorry, I need to catch up on chat now here. Let's see. You see the whole Xbox thing? Know what's going on with that? I was gonna switch back to Xbox. I have PlayStation. They hiked up the price. I loved Xbox, so I'm super interested. Ad, of course, LOL. Now I'll miss it. No, I was looking it up during the ad. Yeah, they added tiers to it. Oh shit, people are gonna go wild. LOL. PlayStation does that with theirs I do the cheapest $9.99. People said the $30 tier is what they're already getting from the current $10 base they're paying for. Oh wow, that's crazy. Not sure if that's true. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Indiana Crones would know, but they already went to bed. But they did say that they were going to buy No Man's Sky from Steam rather than playing it on Game Pass, so it sounds like they might be changing how they roll. And No Man's Sky is only like 20 some odd dollars, $25 on Steam right now, which is a steal because it's a $60 game. And I got it for 30 and I thought that was a fantastic deal. So 25 is even better. It'll be all over TikTok, I'm sure. Oh wow, that's fucked up. I'd be pissed. Yeah, for sure. A lot of people are probably upset. All my friends mostly have Xbox, so I'm sure I'll hear all about it. They'll all get PlayStation, LMAO. I had the $10 plan before, and I remember that had EA Play and Riot benefits found in the $30 tier. I'm not super sure if I had 400 plus games though, since I canceled it after a month. On PS, the basic I pay for, I get hundreds of games, so they'll all come to PlayStation now. Yeah, but the way this works is that once someone does something, everyone else follows suit. And sometimes if it makes a lot of money, some other smaller company is going to crop up and say like, well, we're going to do that too. And sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, look at Apple Music and Spotify, right? Because Apple Music actually was around first, and it was actually working pretty well for them. Then Spotify's like, well, we're going to do something similar, and it worked even better, right? And then Apple Arcade is the same thing as Xbox, except it's for mobile games mostly, right? And games that you can play on your TV, apparently on your Apple TV, right? Pretty much games that make it big enough to get produced on iOS, right? Because you look at Steam stats, no one's playing games on Apple, at least from Steam. But yeah, so who knows what's actually going to happen here. PlayStation might come up with their own shitty deal, or they might run the opposite direction and say, oh, we're not going to make that mistake. I heard so many people canceled their Game Pass that it crashed the website. That doesn't surprise me. Oh yeah, Spotify is notorious for having really bad rates. Good. Highway Robbery. I got it for free. Hee. I was talking about No Man's Sky, by the way. I got it for free. I got you. Yeah. I don't like the way this turned out. Oh wait, that's not what we need. It looks like a lion. I think I'm just gonna start this one over. What shall we do with this one? Could do another frog. PlayStation will probably keep it the same. They call it Xbox $360 a year. Jeez. I get the Xbox people, LMAO. How clever. Not. Yeah, I don't even know. $30 a month is crazy though. Like, who has that these days? I don't even know what I'm drawing anymore. Maybe it's got like a really big mouth. I don't like the fins. I like that it has fins, but I didn't like how they turned out. Maybe that'll work. Oh, we got the symmetry still on. I think that might work. Did you get it, Rick? Xbox 360? Yeah, I got it. But Xbox 360 is like a retro console now, isn't it? You're better off buying the games, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends, you know? If you want to, like, just check things out, you know? Or if you have the time to sit there and play through a game in 1 month. Or however long they cycle through them. Like, I mean, honestly, I could kind of see why people would do that, especially like game developers, like if they had a lot of money and they wanted to play all of the things, but they didn't actually want to like sit there and play through them. They just wanted to like either reference them or see what the industry is doing. That might actually be useful if you're rich, because $30 a month is fucking crazy, and most developers don't want to spend $30 a month just for that. Although you could probably write it off on your taxes if you're a game developer. However, I've heard different things about that. Like people who write off games on their taxes because they're a game developer, they usually end up writing up some type of report on the games just in case they get audited or something like that, which ends up taking time away from your development, which costs money. So like, it's like a double-edged sword there. It's probably just cheaper to purchase the games and not write them off, because you only get a small tax break anyways. You know, and the price will be $360 a year. LOL. That's why I canceled mine. Yeah. Well, what is 30 times 12? Is that 360? I guess that makes sense. I'm not great at math. 30 times 12. 360, there it is. Yep, that makes sense. It's forcing us to learn math. That's why you canceled yours. Yeah, I get that for sure. This song is a Johnny Manjuro song, by the way. I didn't make this one. I just want to make that clear. Don't want there to be any confusion. But it's a good jamming song.
I don't swim.
You don't swim. Better learn quick. Oops. I don't know if I like this. Another Johnny Mangiero song. I really like the songs that Johnny made. They turned out great. I think it works as like a nice juxtaposition of like different, because our songs definitely sound different. Like his sound different than mine. I think it sounds better, or looks better without it. Prosto Cotulo. Let me know if I'm butchering your name. Welcome in. We are making pixel art for a game for Game Boy called Demon Fish Dead Ahead, which you can actually play right now if you're interested. It didn't change me into the Overlord. What happened there? There we go. The raccoon on Rick's head. Oh no, it got squished. Let me see if I can fix that. It shouldn't be like that. Why is that? It should be on top of that. Huh. Something got changed apparently. Oh, now it's underneath. That's weird. I just turned it off and on and it's underneath now. Very strange. I need to work right now. Sorry. Oh, no worries. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate the lurk. Hope you get lots of work done. But yeah, Demon Fish Dead Ahead is a JRPG fishing game for Game Boy. And I am currently thinking about doubling the amount of content and releasing it on Steam sometime next year. Probably around this time next year, I'm thinking, actually. You know, before Halloween. Because it's like a spooky fishing game. I'm excited for that. I think after I get some things out of my way, I'm probably going to make a Steam page before the end of the year for it. Which is like another $100, but you know, what are you gonna do? Hopefully some money starts coming in from Pyrotoad. And then also, it looks like I might have a commission coming up, so that's cool. But you never know, sometimes people back out at the last minute with commissions. I sure hope that they don't, but stranger things have happened. We got a wild snom in chat. This is another Johnny Mangiero track. Making money moves. Well, Gotta make some money. I've been spending a lot lately. That's a freaking weird face and scene. It looks so disturbing. Which face? The fish in the corner? That's the first boss of the game. I just realized that the shared chat is still open. I know no one else is streaming, but I feel like it should be closed. Maybe it's not? I don't know. Did that fix it? Probably. Alright, I think that fixed it. The raccoon massaging insect alien with the face like that one Bughead had from that one movie about space bugs.
Hello.
Well, now it's
My name is Inigo Montoya.
Inigo Montoya.
You killed my father.
Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
Now it's got the KFC bucket. Loud Lizard, are you familiar with Buckethead? We've got to learn during the stream. This is Buckethead. He wears a KFC hat and a mask and plays guitar. And it's crazy. I've seen him a few times. He's literally one of the best guitarists in the world. He actually played for Guns N' Roses a little bit. No, the eye massage. Yeah, the eye massage is a little funny. Yeah, that was just, you know, it was kind of planned, but mostly just kind of haphazardly happened. We as in we need to teach me. Yeah, we as in the royal we need to teach you. No, I've already taught everyone else in chat about Buckethead. Was that an AI Buckethead? But yeah, he does stuff with Bootsy Collins. Here he is with Axl Rose. He does stuff with Les Claypool. Very cool person. What are you making, by the way? I'm working on Demon Fish Dead Ahead. Demon Fish Dead Ahead, which is a Game Boy game, and Game Boy Color, and it's a fishing JRPG. So you go around and you fish, and you fight the fish that you catch. And then you keep them in a little fish box. And there's some bosses. And you find locations. So if I turn off these triggers on everything, you can see there's like a frog there, and a claw there, and like a kraken monster over there, Loch Ness monster over there. There's like a crashed pirate ship there. So yeah, different stuff to locate. But we're making new fish because we're duplicating, or we're doubling the amount of stuff in the game. Yeah, and got kicked out for being too good. Yeah, truth. That's so cool you know that, Taco Crate. Unless you know that because I told you. Maybe. I don't know. But I feel like maybe I haven't told you about... Maybe, I don't know. I talk about Buckethead quite a bit. Every time the bucket one comes up, I talk about it. So, but anyways, yeah, he got kicked out of Guns N' Roses because he was kind of like showboating a bit, which is just kind of what he does. And obviously he was like really excited to play with Guns N' Roses, and they kicked him out because they didn't like his stage performance. They wanted him to just play guitar in the back, and Axl to take all the spotlight. Never knew he played for them, and definitely didn't know he got kicked out for being badass. Rick has to dumb everything down to teach me, lol. I know nothing of this indie community, etc. lol. Appreciate the lessons. I try to be educational for everyone when it comes to shit that I like. I mean, you told me about whatever that gas station, Cumberland Farms, right? So we teach each other here. But did you know about Buckethead before that, Lot Lizard, or you just didn't know that he was in Guns N' Roses? It was a while ago now that he was in Guns N' Roses, so. Clutch intel from my side. Yep. And we're not gonna get into Clutch the band. No, I did not know anything about him. Yeah, now you do. He was in Colonel Claypool's Bucket of Bernie's Brains, which was really good as well.
Inconceivable!
Which was Les Claypool, Bernie Worrell, Bucket, Head, and who did I miss? Oh, Brain. So yeah. Bucket of Bernie's Brains. Les Claypool, Colonel Claypool's Bucket of Bernie's Brains. 4 people. It was good stuff. I'm trying to remember where Bernie Worrell was from. And Brain, I don't remember either, but they're both good. I should look it up, otherwise it's not fully educational. Let's see. Okay, Bernie Worrell was from Parliament and Funkadelic, and a touring member of the Talking Heads. Worked with producers such as Keith Richards, Yoko Ono, Bill Laswell, Mos Def, Sly and Robbie, Fela Kuti. Fela Kuti's awesome, by the way. And Cream's Jack Bruce. And then, who is Brain? Let's see. Brian Brain? Maybe? Brain. Known professionally as Brain, is an American rock drummer. He has played with bands such as Primus, Guns N' Roses, Praxis, Godflesh, and with other performers such as Tom Waits, Serj Tankian, Bill Laswell, Bootsy Collins, and Buckethead. So that's who we're talking about here. Anyways, Bucket of Bernie Brains is good. I teach Rick East Coast slang in RL stuff, real life stuff. LOL, and he tries to imitate my accent. I do. Oh, and the epic shit I see every day I send in Discord. It's true. When he says the Be a Cooler thing, that's from me, LMAO. I contribute something. Yeah. Anybody lose a beer cooler? I feel like these fins need color. Maybe just that. Yeah. I don't know about that. What about that? That looks pretty good. I like that because it's like it moves your eye around. Your eye sees the repetition, and yeah, it works. I like that. All right, we're saving Gen 6. Gen 6 is done. Let's copy, make a new one, paste it, and now we've got another beer cooler. Somebody lose a beer cooler? LOL, the guy who said it. Oh, we got the ads. The guy who said it in his voice makes it LOL. I keep thinking you're talking to me when you say Gen. Gen like next gen, like Pokemon generations. You know. Alright. What's the next fishes gonna be? So we've got these ones and we've got these ones. So that's 8. But now we need 8 more. And that will be all the fish we need. But then we'll need 2 more bosses. But the bosses can be bigger, so they're a little bit easier. But we're in an ad, so I'm going to drink water. I think we're about back from the ad here. If anyone has any more ideas on fish, feel free to drop them in chat. I may or may not use them. That one looks like a child drew it. But we do have one that looks like a sock puppet. Also, it kind of looks like Beardfish, but more ugly. Maybe we do one that's just like the head of a sea serpent kind of thing. We back, welcome back, Lot Lizard. If you have any more ideas, let me know. This is your chance to get your idea in a video game. Palmeo always taking my ideas. I'm so smart. You are smart. I tell you that all the time. And not just a smart ass. But you're that too. Which is an indication of intelligence, I'm told. So there's that. It's almost like a bird. A birdfish. That doesn't look good. Something like that, maybe? Could move it up one. Again, more Johnny Manjiro music for Pyro Toad, which we worked on together. But most of the music that is on stream I actually made myself. That's why I bring this up. It's like a reverse ostrich. Like the ostrich had like stuck its head in the sand, which I hear they don't actually do, which is weird. But instead it stuck its head into another dimension, and now it's coming out of the water in hell. Can you manage an angelfish? That would be difficult. Well, I made a zebrafish. Where's the zebra? There's the zebrafish. No, an angelfish would be a little bit too difficult with this. It's hard to just draw spikes. I was trying to draw like a spiky fish, but had trouble. I think an angelfish is that spiky one, or is that a lionfish? What's an angelfish look like? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, an angelfish is like this. Could maybe do it sideways. We'll add it to the list. Noted. It's noted, yep. Maybe we could do like another. There's probably not enough room for that. No, let's just leave it how it is. And then let's get the bottom of one of these. But yeah, I was looking at the board game developers meetup for this month. I guess there's two of them, but they're both like really far away. One of them's like an hour away, and it's at like a Comic-Con festival thing called Lexicon, but it's like an hour away. I don't know how I feel about going an hour away. Maybe I'll find someone to carpool with or something. What's that bug-eyed fish called? I forget. I don't know. Let's do a search for bug-eyed fish. But we already have one called Cheeks. The bubble eye. That looks like AI. Look at this thing. The grenadier fish. It's like a giant tadpole. You see that shit? A rat tail fish. Crazy. This one's got a big eye too. Yeah, that's a crazy looking fish. Yeah. Pretty crazy looking. Of course, he's like pushing it at the camera, which is making it even weirder. But I don't like that anymore. That looks a little bit better. That looks bad. I don't know, it kind of works, but it seems pretty plain also. I feel like it should have a tail. Let's see if we can make a tail. There's just not enough room. Still looks stupid. Yep, but it looks stupid. Alright, let's do an angel fish. First, let's move this so it's more centered. That's... Let's try to draw an angel fish. We'll like maybe make its mouth coming out, but then the rest will be like underwater, and then the top had this like big spike. And like a fin. Maybe like another fin here. Sure is hard to draw So few pixels. Not very spooky. I guess it doesn't have to be. A jellyfish, that's a good idea. We'll add that to the list. Not sure how well it will work out, but we can give it a shot for sure. Oops. It's kind of cute. Maybe give it some gills. Got like a little mohawk thing going there. I kind of like it. It's got like a pompadour. There's a polywag in chat. Well, we are down to the last two, right? We've got Gen... Oh wait, no. We're gonna need 4 more after this. Gen 5, Gen 6, Gen 7, and then Gen 8. So these ones are allowed to be cuter. I caught the Poliwag, yay! You like the Mohawk fish? Yeah, thank you. It's kind of cute, right? Kind of cute. Getting things to look right in the given restrictions is a challenge. This should be black. But it's a fun challenge. I wonder if we should move it over 1 pixel. And do that. Well, no. That should be like that, maybe. No. I guess that works better. Alright, jellyfish. I'm not sure. Maybe we should look at some references for jellyfishes because I'm not sure the best way to try to draw that. So clearly there's a lot of detail and all these tentacles are going to be really hard. Something like that might be a little bit easier where it's got like blobby tentacles. Something like that, maybe. Let's do a symmetrical one. And... Alright, so... the top would be the easiest part. If I can get that to look right. And then the bottom... we can get it to look blobby. And still look good. Kind of looks like a Metroid. But then again, a Metroid kind of looks like a jellyfish, so... there's that. Maybe we give it eyes. And like teeth, maybe. Something like that. Then we'll have to be kind of creative with the base for the ripples because there's not a whole lot of room. Not sure how I feel about all of this white space, all the white pixels. Some type of pattern might help it out. That looks a little bit better. I like that more. Also, I feel like this should be lower. I like that. Not for your game because it'd be too hard, but have you ever seen those cute axolotls? The pink ones, my friend had them in her aquarium. Yeah, those are cute. It would be a challenge to try to do that. It wouldn't be impossible, but it might not look like an axolotl. Let's find a reference. It is a good idea, by the way. I know there's a lot of axolotls in games these days, and they're kind of a popular critter. Some cool references. I love those. That's why I said not for your game, Rick. Well, we're still gonna try anyways. Just because you said not for my game doesn't mean I can't use it for my game. What if we like put the fins closer to the top? Something like that might work. Oh, you gotta add, sorry. Now, they do usually have tiny eyes. Give it a little pause. That actually looks kind of cute. Think we're gonna do it. That's super cute. Thanks, Taco Crepe. Appreciate that. Oops. Oh. That's not what I want. Oh, it's gone now. Oops. Oh, I see what's going on. We got the symmetry. But we should be coming back from the ads about now. Sorry about that, everyone. The paws kind of get lost. Still looking pretty cute. Well, it's time for me to try to sleep for work. I dragged ass yesterday. LOL, sorry, you're on your own. For brilliant ideas, I should be on the payroll. LOL, good night, Rick and Taco. Always good time. Yeah, thanks for dropping in and hanging out, Lot Lizard. I appreciate you being here. And I hope you sleep well. I hope work goes better for you. And I probably won't be on too much longer after this anyways. I'm starting to get hungry. But yeah, have a good one. Take care. Been wrestling with the idea. Oh, yeah, I'm ordering sushi. Been wrestling with the idea for past 2 hours. Oh, never mind. It's raining pretty hard. Oh, no. I bet there's some really good sushi in the Philippines. I've never really lived on an ocean. So all of the sushi that I've ever gotten has been like shipped. And I imagine it's not as good. Everyone knows sushi should be fresh. That actually looks better with it like that. But yeah, as far as having delivery in the rain goes, to be honest, as someone who's done delivery in the rain, it sucks to have to work in the rain, but it sucks even more to not make as much money because it's raining. So I would say it shouldn't really affect it that much unless it's like so hard that it's like dangerous for people. But that's just my 2 cents on the matter, of course. I guess it really depends on what everyone else is doing, right? Because if everyone's ordering and it's super busy, that sucks if the weather's shit. But if the weather is such shit that you don't make any money, that sucks also. So yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's worse with snow. It's definitely worse with snow. I think our local fish isn't the same one they use for sushi. I believe we still order them overseas, at least for the expensive ones. Alright, but you're still like on the ocean, right? So you still get them like, you know, quickly from the ocean to your plate, where for me it's like you get it from the ocean on a train to the city, then the city gets it to the suburbs, and then, you know, by the time you get it, like, you don't know how old it is, you know. Yeah, that makes sense. I think DoorDash pays per order, right? Honestly, I've never done DoorDash. I have no idea. But I like our axolotl. Kind of has little claws. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Oh, I guess this should be like that. Maybe that, and that, and that, and that. I like it. Alright, let's save this one. So there are 4 more fish that I would need to make in order to double the amount of content of the game, but we did a lot today. We got 12 done. Got these, wait, oops. These ones, these ones, these ones, all done today. That's pretty good for considering that we've only been doing this for about 3 hours. Although those 3 hours kind of flew by. Was playing Peak for a couple hours there, so it's been about a 5-hour stream, which is, you know, pretty normal, I would think, for most people. I know I've been doing like frickin' 10-hour, 20-hour streams and stuff like that, but you know, Can't do that all the time. Also, all I had was a sandwich today, so I'm kind of hungry. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. Some cool people on, but let's see if we can't find anyone new. Sometimes it's fun to just find randoms. It is a little hard during the morning because of the language barriers, but we'll see what we can find. Oops, get out of here. Oh, thanks for the raid message, Taco. I appreciate that. Thanks for the stream. I'll also go ahead and grab a bite in a bit. Word. Yeah, I mean, you were talking about sushi earlier. Making me hungry. No, I'm just kidding. I hope we all get some good eats. Food is good. Food is good. I need a redeem that's like, food is good. So as far as Pixelaris goes, I'm seeing Nick Waz and Insanity. Ophi is doing the stitching, which is always fun. Let me do another search for pixel art with a space. Oh, that came out weird. Yeah, not seeing a lot of that. Maybe game dev, we'll try that. We could just try the art one also. This person's doing stuff. Know how fun it will be, but let's check it out. Or at least take a look. I'll take a look. Oh, it looks like it's French. Everyone's speaking French in chat. I don't want to like make anyone feel uncomfortable by dropping in with English if that's not their thing. Guess we can search for art and look for pixel art. Or we can just raid the old people that we normally do. A lot of people doing art, not a whole ton of pixel art. Someone's blowing glass. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't see a lot of pixel art right now. Well, thank you for helping out. Appreciate it. Let's see what Nick Waz is up to. They doing the Sistine Chapel? Something like that. That's what it looks like. I don't know what it is. But it looks cool. Let's give them a raid. It looks like they're doing classical reproductions in pixel art, which is super interesting. Alright, so we're gonna raid Nick Waz. They do pixel art for Yacht Club games, Shovel Knight and stuff like that. And don't forget your raid message. Everyone, thank you so much. Taco Crepe, you're an amazing mod. Thank you for being here. Very much appreciate it. I appreciate Cyphex with the raid. All the people that came over from Cyphex's stream, thank you very much. And Lot Lizard for hanging out all night. That was very cool. And yeah, got a lot done. Thank you for the new people that dropped in. Except for Do Your Balls Hang Low. That was a little weird. They just came in, asked if they could join the peak, and then they just left. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Strange names like that. Can't expect people to just want to stop what they're doing and play games with you. What the heck is that name? Yeah, Do Your Balls Hang Low. I couldn't pronounce it at first because it was all one word. But yeah, there's some weird names on here. There's some weird names. So that happens. Man, I'm looking at this and I see pixels I want to change. That looks better. Anyways, time to raid. See you later.
Rico Kwan, yo, what's up?